Hi, it's Clive from the Outdoor here, and I'm at the Wrekin, which is at the southwest of Telford. Morning. The Wrekin is a volcanic outcrop in the Shropshire plains, and as you can probably see, it is an incredibly popular place. It stands out at 407 metres above sea level, and when you get to the top, I'm told that there are really good views. So today's walk is a relatively short one, but I thought I'd like to go up there and see what the views are like. It's midweek today, and I wouldn't say the weather's amazing, but as you can see already, there's a lot of people up here walking and running. And I should imagine in the summer, it's very popular. Oh, there's even a car coming down now. There's a legend about the Wrekin that there was a giant who'd fallen out with the people of Shrewsbury. So he decided what he was going to do was get a shovel load of earth, soil or rock, whatever, and he was going to take it, I think it's the River Severn, and he was going to block the River Severn with it and flood the city. So yeah, that's getting his revenge. Hey mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, on his journey there he came across a cobbler who had a sack full of worn out shoes, and I suppose giants aren't the cleverest of people, so he asked the cobbler how far it was to Shrewsbury. Fortunately the cobbler was a bit cleverer than the giant, and he says, it's a really long way. He said, look at all these shoes, I've worn all these shoes out walking all this distance. So the giant looks at all these shoes and goes, nah, can't be bothered with that. So he just dumps his pile of earth where it is and goes back home. And the pile of earth, rocks or whatever it was, that became the Wrekin. There's the earthwork remains of an Iron Age hill fort on the top of the Wrekin, and they reckon it was possibly occupied by the Cornovi tribe, Celtic tribe. Make of that what you will, I don't know. It makes good sense to have it up there because it's a long way up, so if you were going to attack it you've got a long climb before you get there, and they'll see you coming a long way off, so they've got plenty of time to get ready, haven't they? I'm now going through Hell's Gate, which is the old gateway to the lower earthworks of the Iron Age hill fort. The gate to the upper earthworks is called Heaven's Gate. So that makes sense, doesn't it? Whew. As you can tell, it's making me puff and blow. I think the Wrekin is originally a Celtic Welsh name, but in Norman times it was known as Mountain Gilbert or Gilbert's Mountain, because there was a hermit who lived up here called Gilbert. I think Wrekin sounds better, doesn't it? I'm glad it's gone back to that. It's original name. I'm about to enter through Heaven's Gate. This is it, I've made it to the top of the Wrekin. It's been a bit cloudy, but it's clearing up and there are fantastic views, which I will show you now. So that's the path I've just come up. And out over there, that's Wales. Somewhere along there must be the Offa's Dyke path. And I guess somewhere down there, because that's south, must be the Stiper Stones. This is the plain of Shropshire. Somewhere over there must be Telford. Definitely doesn't disappoint when it comes to views. I'm going to go down the opposite side of the Wrekin, so I'm going down the south side now. This must be one of the other gates to the earthworks. This one's known as the Needle's Eye. I wonder if it's the narrowest one. That's why it does it. Calls it. That's why it's called it. That's why it's called it. I just found this spot, which is sheltered from the wind. Just had a cup of coffee and a couple of mince pies. Been sitting looking at this view. What could be better, eh? This bit that I'm going up now is called Little Hill. So come down south side of the Wrekin. It's quite a steep descent really, and then you have the Little Hill as like a final taster before my route takes me out onto a B road. And I'm going to go left along the B road, find a footpath goes along the plains. Takes me back to my car. would anybody do that? Beats me. Hate it. So that was a great little walk, about 6 miles I think it was. I can understand why it's so busy here. The Wrekin is a good place to walk up with some great views at the top. What surprised me really was the number of people that were running up it and down it. That's quite a task. And then the route I took back down in the plains was really peaceful and quiet. It was, yeah, that was a really nice little walk. So if you're around this area, definitely recommend it to you. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it and maybe it's inspired you. See you again sometime, wherever it is, whatever we do. Take care, enjoy your walks, bye.